and welcome to part 3 of the Ben Fitness Offseason Triathlon Training video series. In this video, I'd like to take about 2 to 3 minutes to talk about reintroducing fitness into your triathlon training offseason. So, I say fitness and not triathlon, meaning I like individuals to take 2 to 6 weeks, which we'll talk more about that later, to reintroduce fitness and not necessarily triathlon training. It's not necessarily swim, bike, and run training, but more of just staying fit. And not only does this get you fit in general, meaning that you're not resting anymore, so you're working out, you're doing yoga, you're lifting weights, doing limited swim, bike, and run training. This will prepare your body for the upcoming tri season in ways that swim, biking, and running can't. So you'll heal your joints, you'll build some strength, you'll do some, lateral movements instead of constantly going forward, which will really help build a base. When you see certain triathletes that are well built, they're normally doing this type of stuff in the off season. Additionally, it's an opportunity to meet new fitness goals. Me, for example, I'd like to put on some muscle. So I'm going to take this time right before I jump into triathlon training to build some muscle. So my goal is not necessarily to be the best triathlete, it's to build muscle so that I can compete in triathlon later with more muscle. And lastly, it's a time to experiment with new ideas, new fitness, things you've always wanted to try. Let's say you've always wanted to work out with kettlebells, but you knew they'd be dangerous in the in-season. So maybe, take a beginner's class on kettlebells or learn some basic movements or just stuff you've always wanted to try but never had the opportunity to within the field of fitness. Now's the opportunity. So I'd like to put out some guidelines you can follow for this, what I call fit phase of the off-season. So I recommend 2 to 6 weeks. I'm taking 6 weeks just because I have longer till my races. Limited swim, bike, and run workouts. So I'd like to limit them to once a week. I'd say twice a week for cycling if you're commuting or you just really like cycling and you just can't get off the bike. But on the other ones, I'd limit it to once a week. You can really protect your knees by taking some time off of them. And swimming, again, it's kind of like biking. If you really want to get in the pool twice a week, I wouldn't, hold someone back, but once a week is really all needed to maintain some level of fitness. I like to see people get in the gym or do strength training sessions 1 to 3 times a week. This is a really good opportunity to build a foundation of strength that you can exploit later when you're swimming, biking, and running. And lastly, fun workouts. So anything you enjoy in the fitness field, this is an awesome time to do it. So if you like, hiking or ruck hiking or kettlebell training or, playground workouts or whatever it is that you enjoy, now's the opportunity to do that kind of stuff because you're going to stay fit. You want to move your body, but it doesn't have to necessarily be a swim, bike, or run workout. So here's an example training week. Notice how on Sunday it's just a 60-minute walk with the family. In the evening, do some yoga. Monday, you got a short swim workout. Tuesday, a strength workout. Wednesday, trail run. Thursday, strength workout. Friday, let's say you want to go to the spin class at the gym. That's 60 minutes. And Saturday's a rest day. So it's pretty relaxed, but by the end of the week, you've done 7 workouts. You've had a pretty good week of workouts, but it was still pretty relaxed. Only working out once a day. Rest day Saturday. Sunday was kind of a relaxed day. Walking with the family, yoga, things like that. So this is just an example. Everyone's situation is going to be different, but notice it's only 1 swim, bike, and run workout, 2 strength workouts, and a yoga workout, which is kind of strength and flexibility. For nutrition in the fit phase, now that you're working out, I do recommend fueling your workouts to some degree with real food. So, just make sure if you're going into a strength session, you had some limited amounts of carbohydrates before and some protein like a banana and some almonds or just some real food to fuel your workouts, both pre and post. And then now's the time to start to eat for your goals. So if your goal is to lose weight, start to kind of clean up the diet a little bit from the last phase where you took complete rest and you were maybe a little more lackadaisical. Now's the time to dial it in to your goals. So like I said, if your goal is to lose weight, start to eat a little cleaner. If your goal is to gain weight, I'd still eat clean, but just eat more food. And limit caffeine. So in the last phase, I said avoid caffeine just to kind of give your adrenal glands a baseline. But in this phase, it's okay to have a little bit of caffeine, maybe get you to the morning spin class or yoga class or whatever, but still try to limit it and not necessarily rely on it. So that's it for the fit phase of off-season triathlon training. Stay tuned for part 4. I'm going to finally get into the good stuff on how you should be training specifically for triathlon with swim, bike, and run stuff in the off-season. So stay tuned for part 4.